I remember a time when I felt completely distant from God. I was selfish. I was convinced that I didn't need God in my life. I even believed that giving up eternity was worth it if it meant securing success in the world. But through my mother's persistence and the guidance of mature disciples, I began to see how Jesus impacted the lives of others, and slowly realized He was reaching for me even when I wasn't seeking Him.
God is faithful even when His people stumble. And truly, the same has been true for ICOC Cebu. Through struggles, through challenges, victories, and growth, God has always been our rock. He is our perfect rock, steady, unshakable, reliable, even when everything else is uncertain. Proverbs chapter 19 verse 17 says, "Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and He will reward them for what they have done."
I learned to practice Romans 12 verse 2. Na sabi nga doon to not to be conformed with the patterns of my old sinful nature. But through God's grace, I can be spiritually transformed every day.
What a beautiful thought that God identifies so closely with the poor and needy that our generosity towards them becomes a gift to Him. Benevolence, then, is more than charity. It is worship. It reflects God's own heart, for He is compassionate and generous toward us. And the promise is clear. The Lord Himself will reward those who give with love.
Maraming salamat Lord sa atong Ginoo. And I can learn what Psalm 46 verse 10 really means. To be still. To continue to transform me, to be still and know that God is always going to be God.
My wife and I are beyond excited to greet every faithful disciple here in Cebu, happy 35th anniversary, ICOC Cebu!
Come on, let's clap our hands for Jesus! Come on! Yes, Jesus! The way you view God will determine how you will respond to sufferings.
What I've learned from this lesson is that our faith is not limited by our circumstances. And that whatever season we are in, there are the best times of our lives that we can still reach forward and be used by our God.
Bisagot sa mang panahon, bisagot sa mang higayon, bisagot sa mang sitwasyon, ikaw lang ako. Bisagot sa mang panahon, bisagot sa mang higayon, bisagot sa mang sitwasyon, ikaw lang ako. Bisagot sa mang panahon, bisagot sa mang higayon, bisagot sa mang sitwasyon, ikaw lang ako. Bisagot sa mang panahon, bisagot sa mang higayon, bisagot sa mang sitwasyon, ikaw lang ako. Ikaw ang nailain pa.
It's radical to embrace suffering and to see God and have peace. What is most radical is actually to ask for suffering and still stay true to God.
Bisagot sa mang panahon, bisagot sa mang higayon, bisagot sa mang sitwasyon, ikaw lang ako.
My challenge here today is simply embrace our challenges, embrace our sufferings, and see God.